finally, Knicks win 121-109 against the San Antonio Spurs, in which it was a pretty smooth game, like I said, except for the first quarter. But after that, it was pretty smooth sailing. We put up 121 points. You know, I think we finally defended well. Yes, they did score 109 points, but we've seen a lot of good things, which I was very happy about. Um, First thing first, RJ Barrett. About time RJ really stepped up. Probably had his best game all season. I think he did have his best game all season. 11 for 27 from 8 from 30. Open threes, corner threes. He made like a couple in the first quarter as well. Like he continued his first half success and carried to the second half. 32 points, plus 5. But he was just offensively, this is the RJ I think a lot of people have been waiting for, especially the Knicks fans, us Knicks fans. This has just been the RJ we've been waiting for because this is third year RJ. People were expecting a big, step up. But I think with RJ, I think there's gonna be times which he goes through these little rough stretches, rough spots, or whatever. But at the end of the day, I mean, if he's playing like this, I mean, if he continues to play like this, because we seen when he had those like 5 plus 20 point games, we see what he can do when he's on. But I think with him, like I said, just be consistency, stuff like that. Obviously, the right hands is going to come, but they just consistency with him. Obviously, guys, know Mitchell obviously come off the bench tonight, which I was surprised about. But I mean, we have seen Mitch off the bench be very good with past years he's been with us. 11 points, 14 rebounds, especially 8 offensive rebounds, 3 blocks, 2 steals. I still do feel like there are times which he'll get the offensive rebound and it's like just like why, like he just wants to just take it instantly up. And I'm okay with that if he's dunking on people every time. I'm perfectly okay with that. But I do want him to convert more of his chances. Like I want Mitch to be doing this every game. I know Mitch can do it. I know Mitch can do it. He may not be a Gobert, like I said. I did say I was hoping. I did say I feel like he has potential to be a Rudy Gobert, but maybe a Click Capella. But I'm perfectly fine with that. There was one play by Quickly who I did when get into had a solid game, 16 points, 2 assists. Quickly is not gonna really hand the ball off. There was a little scenario in the fourth quarter between him and Randall. I think Randall got a bit mad about how quickly did that possession. I wasn't really happy with that possession. But there's also a play which I think the first quarter quickly was at the rim. I think we've seen this against the Nuggets game or last game or last few games or whatever. Quickly had an open shot at the rim and he didn't shoot it. I'm like, what the heck? Like, quickly. Your job is to score. Score the ball. Like, score the ball. But perfectly fine with that. But I also did, like I said, they have Mitch off the bench. To be honest, I do like Mitch off the bench. He does seem like he does have, like I said, his good games coming off the bench. I wouldn't really start Noel. Personally, that's just me. I'd rather just go with Taj. But I mean, if you're going to continue to have Mitch coming off the bench and he continues to perform like this, like I said, I don't expect Mitch to go 11 for 14 every 11 points, 14 rebounds every game. I mean, I would love for it to happen. It should be starting. I mean, it should be doing that, but perfectly okay with that. Randall was quiet. He did get going, second half, made a couple of threes, 15 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. Again, only one turnover. Thought Randall was quietly good. Yeah, there's times in which he doesn't really score in the first half, and like he seems passive sometimes. I mean, there's times in which he's a bit passive, and if it's leading to assists, I'm perfectly fine with that. You know what I mean? If the ball movement, which you guys know, ball movement has kind of been an issue this year, a lot of ball stopping, especially with Julius Randle. But perfectly fine with that. And I thought it was a very good first half. I thought we just played well. Obviously, Alec Burks at point guard getting 18 points. I mean, dude scores. I mean, he's a bucket. My boy, AB. Second half, I did put down. I haven't seen anything good from Noel. Like I said, I kind of didn't get into that. Um, But then Randall started to influence the game offensively second half, like I said, with his passing. He did finally hit a shot. I think it was a three. I think he made like 2 or 3 threes in the third quarter, second half, whatever. But it's good to see that. And then I put my notes ball movement, especially the playmaking. Us moving the ball. 23 assists. Everybody sharing the rock. Everybody moving the ball. RJ, I have to admit, playmaking RJ, he should have more than 2 assists tonight because he made a couple of very good passes. When RJ is doing that as well, like his complete offensive game, it's it's up there. You know what I mean? It upgrades. But like I said, with RJ, like I said, it's gonna be consistency with him. We started the 3 ball again. The bench came in did well. Grimes came in, I think, for the last second, and then I think Doug McDermott hit shot over him, so that's why he has the -3. Um, he did miss a couple of dunks, and I also have my notes. See what happens when you pass the ball. You guys know me. When you pass the ball, you're gonna get open shots, which I know this team can do. I don't know why we still have issues, especially with Randall, ball stopping, but I mean, it's just it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Randall's ball stopping is gonna happen during times, but if he's feeling it, getting hot, perfectly fine with that. I also want to talk about Jericho Sims. I don't know if anybody peeped Jericho Sims, outfit, looking like one of the Jackson 5 members. I ain't gonna count to y'all. He looked like one of those Jackson 5 out, just Jackson 5 members. But I'm very very happy with Jericho Sims when he's been playing. But I wanted to see the bench. The last, the 5 guys who didn't get in, but Tibbs, he's hard headed. He won't play him, but it is what it is. But I wanted to get to Obi before I could do everybody else. Obi again missing threes. So I looked at his stats. Yeah, basketball reference. Shout out basketball reference. He's shooting 18%. 18% from three. And I've told you guys this a lot. I don't really want Obi shooting threes if he's not going to make him. I mean, dude has made 1 3 in the last 4, 5, 6, 7. Like the last 7 games, he's made 1 3. Counting this game, so 7, yeah. Counting the Spurs game. Listen, I told you guys, it's like, dude has made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What, 7 threes this year? I mean, if he's open, I'm all for him for shooting it, but at the same time, I personally don't really want Obi shooting threes. I'd rather him actually attacking the rim, dunking on folks, but you did see it a couple of times tonight. When Obi comes in, his energy is so it's just great. Running the floor. It was also times he was scoring in the over smaller plays, which I like to see. D Rose again, good. Evan Fournier, I don't think Evan Fournier played the fourth quarter, only 7 points, but I'm perfectly fine with that as long as we win the game. Plus, it's not nothing new. He hasn't played the fourth quarter anyway, because the bench was sometimes it's just playing so good. One of the bench guys will come in and take his spot, but overall, it was just a very, very good win. Just very happy that we won the game. Needed this win. We got a back-to-back. Plus, the Spurs they come off a back-to-back, and they've seen the Spurs not playing, not being a good team because they're so used to them having, Tim Duncan's, Tony Parker's, Ginobili's, Kawhi's, and them winning. But they have been in like a rebuild for the last 2 or 3 seasons, so they're a young team as well, but they do have some young talent. So shout out to the Spurs. Also, that man Pop. But anyway, just a great win. Can't be mad about it. And yeah, we move on. We got Indiana tomorrow, so it's gonna be a back-to-back. So we may lose tomorrow, hopefully not, but it's gonna be a back-to-back. We got to travel to Indiana, so we'll see. Anyway, see you guys later.